back again. I had to switch phones to this phone. Welcome to St. Petersburg anyway. It is the absolute northern capital of Russia's northern capital. As you can see, lots and lots of things to see. I do apologise, the stream was cut when my phone battery died on me. Unfortunately, that's when you stream for a long time with the phone, they either get overheated or they die on you. So it's a problem I've not worked out how to get around yet. I need to get a streaming camera, don't I? GoPro or something. So hello, welcome back. Broadcasting from St. Petersburg. This is Nevsky Prospect in St. Petersburg, Russia. The central tourist, a very, very famous place. And you can see it's absolutely gorgeous. Very clean. But it is a wet day, a wet, cold day, and I'm having trouble with my phone. I've got two phones with me. And I've got a power bank with me, a massive power bank actually, but still my phone didn't like it and died on me, and I had to restart this stream. So probably what I'm going to do is go for a while, then probably going to go for coffee or breakfast or something in one of the cafes, and recharge the phones while I'm waiting. It just died on me. A lot of people online, and it did die on me. Say hello in the chat if you're joining me on this live stream. It's coming straight from the city, Nevsky, Tokyo City. It's a restaurant. There's another restaurant. There's a lot of restaurants here, a lot of cafes, a lot of stuff. As you can see, clean, well ordered, maintained. A lot of people have no danger of getting mugged, deleted, murdered, or accosted. Welcome if you just joined my live stream. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm walking around the rain in the centre of Russia, and for you, risking my life obviously, because there could be a bear around any corner apparently. So don't forget to subscribe. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. It is cold today, and the phone either gets frozen and the battery dies, or it gets overheated trying to charge. So I have got two phones with me, but one's just died on me, and I'm onto the second phone now. Rustics is the new KFC. The things with sanctions, they pulled KFC out, and so they're just basically exactly the same thing, they just renamed it. So sticky sanctions where the sun don't shine, didn't affect us. There's a hotel right in the city. I would imagine that's a very expensive hotel at that. Ozzy Spide's with me today. You can see he's live streaming, he's over there somewhere. I've lost him. Oh, he's on the corner. He's going a bit faster than me. I'm sort of dandering along, and he's this is interesting. So that's a cafe. You can see they've got all the stuff down there, and you can go for zavtraki for breakfast, and you can look for work. Look, Roboty work for you, asking for workers. There's never enough people to work here. Really not a problem finding work in Russia. So that's what a big mall kind of thing. So they've got everything in there you can think of. Some of the brands have gone. Some of the Western brands have gone. They pulled out with sanctions, but they've been replaced with other people. Not an issue. When sanctions first came in, some of the big brands pulled out, and some of the shops were empty. But now, nah. It's not. I mean, I can't see any chat down there. Let me hide chat view. Show chat view. Hopefully this will come up. Just send an F. See if that brings the chat up. I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to give it a running commentary. Again, the little green man walking along, and then as the countdown goes down, it starts to get faster, it starts to run across the road. Always amuses me that. Bacani, which is a bakery type shop, so you can go and buy buns and stuff. My favourite type of place in the world here, look, everything, all the buns and what have you. So, never been a shortage of food in Russia. If the West has ever said that, where you've read it, you know, where there's red queues or whatever, it's just non-existent. It's just complete nonsense. Huh?
British Bakery.
Yeah, I seen it.
You'll ride home there.
Where? Oh, British Bakery. Where's that? Ah, right. So it says British Bakery. Britansky Pekarny, which means British Bakery. So allegedly English food. Which is I never knew that existed. But there again, I don't come into St. Petersburg very often, so. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the text at the bottom of the screen. I can't see, if you're writing, I can't see it coming through. Oh, it's just starting to come now. There we go. So it's just starting to come through now. For some reason, when I'm live streaming via this software, the text takes a little while to come through. I have no idea why. Another hotel. Hotels downtown St. Petersburg would be expensive, I would think. Not expensive as in the West, but yeah, expensive. I see they're selling all the kind of luxury china and stuff. Similar to the West, you know. Similar kind of thing. That's one says made in St. Petersburg. So that's locally made pottery. There's a 3-star hotel. A lot of signs are in English and Russian. You get both, but this is a tourist area, so you would expect that. And that guy there is doing tours, I suppose. It means British Bakery, yes it does. Gazprom Bank is a bank. And there we are, another restaurant. So really, I've lost Aussie Spy. He was here, now he's gone. Maybe I'll walk past him, I'll find him in a minute. No, he's over there, I've seen him already. So he knows the city really well, I don't, because I don't come to the city very much. Being Bridge Breaker. Svobodu! It's scary. Don't know what that means. What else can I tell you? Again, lots of modern cars, none of the traditional Ladas that you would expect to see in Russia. Just doesn't, they're getting a rarity now. All modern cars. Bendy bus. Quite different to what you would expect. The pictures that they paint in the West, you know, complete nonsense. Utter nonsense. And you can see, absolutely great. There's no problems here. Somebody, food delivery over there, guy with a backpack on it. Usually students, that kind of thing, you know, delivering food and that. As usual, everything quite normal here. Lots of pretty girls around. And there's the Russian flag. Best flag in the world, in my opinion. I think this is a podarki, so it's jewellery and presents, a kind of souvenir kind of shop, and you can go in there and buy all kinds of nice things. Koto, so it's a cat presents. So there you go. So quite normal stuff on any city. The difference between here and the West, or certainly London, is that it's clean here and crime free. I wouldn't expect at night time even to be robbed here. It's just not going to happen. Unlike the West, there is no bad areas. Like people say, oh, where's the bad area? There is no bad area. It doesn't exist. You know? You have Northern Irish weather, yeah. Dusty Miller, yes. I spent a long time in Northern Ireland anyway. I was up in Londonderry, Derry, whichever you prefer. So, when you land in Russia, you will get straight to Putin War for sacrifice or after a month or two. No, wisdom, you're not very wise, are you? That's complete lies. not happening. There is no conscription, and especially not of foreigners. So you're just talking rubbish, aren't you? You're just pumping out propaganda. You know, they say about Russian propaganda, but you're pumping out your own mainstream media's nonsense, and it's pointless. It doesn't do anything. It just annoys people because it's just crap. You know, stop saying crap. Why is there HIV epidemic in Russia? Why is there an HIV epidemic across the world?
Полезные добавки для здоровья.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, something Russian. So there's something different. No, there's no epidemic of, you know. Watching from Donegal, next door to Derry. Oh, welcome Donegal. I know Donegal very well. Is it raining in India also? Good food, nice weather. It's not London. Yep, Trump for Russian president. Yeah, he's showing. That's Aussie Spy. He's doing his live stream. He's got a channel, Aussie Spy. You can look at him. He does a lot of urban exploration and abandoned places. Unfortunately, he's not found anywhere abandoned today. Everything's occupied. Did you notice something about this? I don't know if you noticed it yet, but you notice the lack of boarded up shops where there's nothing happening. Everything's in full bloom. The economy is absolutely booming here. The amount of inward investment into Russia is fantastic. I mean, I've been here 15 years now, and over these last 15 years, it has just absolutely boomed. You know, I think that's either students or it's tourists, right? So they're giving a tourist guide, doing a thing. Maybe it's students. Maybe it's students being taken out for a wander around. Alex C, stop it or you'll be put in the gulag. Don't be starting with the Ukrainian flags because I have the power to put you in the gulag. Time out. There you go. You go straight to the timeout gulag if you start with the Ukrainian flag. There's no need for it. We'll be going across all sectors. Are you? Give a name of one foreign investment in Russia. One foreign investment in Russia. BP. Oh, it's just vast. It's just vast. From China, we've got vast amounts of Chinese cars here now. It's just unbelievable the amount of investment. I mean, look at it. Does it look like a third world country? Really? Ask yourself. If that's what you think, you're obviously either absolutely, what do they call it, brainwashed by mainstream media. Don't listen to it. Throw your telly in the bin, put a brick on it, whatever, and stop listening to the rubbish that's coming. Because Russia is not what they're telling you. They lie to you. You know, making more enemies after all those speech without hate to Russia. По-русски, Oleg. Извините, Oleg. Это 90% западных стран видит мой лайвстрим. Поэтому я по-английски говорю. Извините. I don't have a TV. Only growth in Russia is cam girls and Putin's brain tumour. Erratic PT. You're obviously talking shite because look at it. I mean, look, is this sanctions? Is this sanctions? Pringles, Monster, Fanta, whatever you want, you know. No, all the brands that you would expect to see. Just, you know. Just nonsense. The West pumps out so much crap, and you believe it. Why do you believe it? I mean, when I first came to Russia 15 years ago, there was no smartphones at that time, or they were just getting started, weren't they? We had the Blackberries. I had the original BlackBerry Pearl. Nothing worked on it, but you know, and I believe the propaganda as well to a degree. I believe that there was huge bread queues, and I was worried when I first came here. I thought, you know, what am I going to expect in Russia? You know, I'm going there for the first time to meet somebody, and I didn't know what to expect. And it turned out to be rubbish. It turned out to be absolute. I've lost Aussie Spy. Oh, he's down there still. You know, it turned out to be rubbish, complete nonsense. And it opened my eyes coming here. I was, you know, YouTube was in its infancy when I came here, and oh, that's some noise, isn't it? Get your exhaust sorted out, mate. You know, it absolutely amazed me when I came here of how good it is. You know, I was just amazed, and it sometimes when I come into a place like into town like this, when I haven't been for a long time, you know, I'm amazed. And I think, you know, how can the Western media, mainstream media, pump out so much nonsense? You know, how can it be? How could they be doing that? You can see for yourself. I'm not. You know, how can it be? How can it be that they can pump out so much nonsense and people actually believe it? I mean, how is it? How is it so? Have they no shame that they're pumping out rubbish? I mean, if they're going to condemn the war and condemn the president, okay, that's one thing. But you see the little man being man, he speeds up as it counts down, like, get across the road. So, better get across the road. No, there's no shame. If they at least tell the truth, you know, that Russia is not suffering under sanctions. 20,000 sanctions now on Russia, and the effect is, what effect? Where? You know, there's a McDonald's. McDonald's was bought out and renamed when they pulled out in sanctions, and it's called Vkusna i Tochka. Tasty food, and it's the same menu, just rebranded. That's all. No, the sanctions have affected nothing, absolutely nothing. You know, you can see the place. I mean, look at it. The place is, you know, thriving. There's another cafe with the door open. Look at it. I mean, you know, come on. Don't believe the mainstream media rubbish. Just don't believe it. You see the lack of graffiti everywhere. You know, what can you say? What can you say? There's beautiful girls. Even on the bus stop, they've got a map of where the buses are going. No graffiti. I hate that about whenever I've been in UK, which I haven't been there for some years now, but going there and seeing the graffiti is horrible. You know, it's well, these little pricks go out and write on everything. It's not art, it's just fucking vandalism, if you ask me. Pardon my French. And here you don't see it. There is none. There's the odd little dick has gone out and squirted his name on something, but it's a rarity, and certainly not in the centre here is, you know, all the Western propaganda. And there's no petrol or whatever. What a load of old bollocks. Oh, hey, so that's a beauty salon. Very important for Russian ladies. They like their beauty salons. Souvenirs, here we are. This is so you can buy for souvenirs for the for visitors, and you can see all the things and the traditional Russian dolls there. You can see that there. That's all there. There we go, Russian dolls, old tradition for the old tourists. So it's all that kind of stuff. You know, why do they pump out so much rubbish? I don't understand it. I gave these guys doing tours of the city. You can go and have a tour, and they charge a small fee for the tourists, and handing out the leaflets. You know, normal stuff you see in any city, really. So that's what they're doing. We'll. Спасибо, не надо.
Заходите обязательно, если не были у нас.
What's that?
Go to the Yandex here.
Oh yeah.
They've got the museum of all the old.
Oh, so there's a free museum showing old computers. So sure, do you want to go and have a look in there? It's not from they stole it from Japan. Oh, can I see KGB Putin? No, you can't see KGB. Not logging as much as American stream. Okay. I don't know why that is. Oh, police men coming. No, there's an ambulance going the opposite direction. So this is the. See, he knows this town better than me. I've been here longer than him, but he knows it better than me. So this is apparently the Museum of Old Computers. So, Museum of Old Computers. Can you imagine this? There we go. So the oldest computers in the world. Yeah. Can you imagine these are the old 486s? It's a museum and people still come in to play them, you know, all these years later. The old PlayStations and whatever, you know. It's all free, you can come in for people. Do you remember these things? Oh my god.
I think this is a Soviet computer.
Yeah.
Robik.
Sovietsky.
Sovietsky, yeah. Robik.
Rubik. So yeah, the old Soviet computers. Oh, the old computers going. And they're all working. And that's something different. God almighty.
Another Commodore.
Yeah, that's
like an old portable. You
sure how this is getting in the light, but it tells you about the first commercially successful Apple computer with a graphic user interface. One button is on there, need to rub it, don't touch it. So it's really an interesting place. My God, dear, stop lagging. We just wanted to show you that anyway, that it's a museum. Back outside, hopefully the stream should pick up again. So we got a traitor communist who thinks he's Russian, but he sounds like he comes from the middle class British family. No, I'm not middle class Russian English family. I'm working class English family. How's that for you? And I'm not a traitor. I live in Russia. What is treacherous about that? If you're going to come out with rubbish, then I'm going to delete you. So how's that? Hail McDonald's. Import bid. I can't see what that says. Everything museum in Russia, nothing new. Oh come on! Do the cars look as if they come from a museum? Does it look old? You know, really? Does it look old? Brand new cars running about. Everything's new. If that's a museum, what do you expect in a museum? You expect old things in a museum, and that's what it is. It's a museum of old computers. The first computer, the first Apple Mac. It's a museum of it. Hey, look, here we look. It says on it, look. Where are we? Yandex, Magazine Musée. And in English, store and museum. It's a museum, you flake. So, where's the new car? It's so dated. Oh, is that new? I wonder. Is that new? EXO? Is that BMW new? Is that 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 new? You know what I mean? Talking crap at you. Is that new? Is that new? How long do you want me to stand here and see new cars? You know what I mean? There's a Bentley, for goodness sake. I think there's a Bentley. You know what I mean? There's Telsas here, there's electric cars, everything. You know. What do you want me to show you? There's another new car. There's another one. Is that an old car? That's a taxi, for goodness sake. More new cars. Kia. Every brand new. Volkswagen. BMW. Volvos. Everything you can think of. You know, there's another big. A G-Wagon, in fact. Oh, it's a Land Rover. There's a Land Rover. Poor man. Don't know what he's bought there. Land Rover Discovery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just. You're off your head. You're just off your head completely. Being positive. What is your point? My point is that the Western media is lying to you. It's lying to you completely. You know, they're telling you lies.
Mother Russia.
And I'm showing you this. This is not a recorded video. This is not AI or pre-recorded of years ago. This is now. This is live. This is me, and you can see it. So you know, don't believe the lies. Poor babies, rather be dead than a communist. Good for you. Have you ever been like 100 kilometers from Moscow? Well, this is something like 600. I think 600 kilometers from Moscow to St. Petersburg, something like that. So yes, this is not Moscow. This is St. Petersburg. What was known as Leningrad is now St. Petersburg, but the outlying regions where I live is St. Petersburg. But I'll show you something now. Do you see the lack of graffiti? Do you see how clean it is here? How nice it is? You know, I'm going to walk onto the bridge here, or I'm going to get across the road here quick because it's counting down and I don't want to get run over. There's another monument over the river. There's actually 4 horses here. And yeah, look at it. Look how clean it is. Completely freeze over. And I hopefully will come down to a live stream in the winter and show you all this. They say they fight Nazis but execute oh come on, do you believe that rubbish? Really? It's not your propaganda, it's shite. No, it's not shite. Putin has said hi. Well, he's in a different place. You know, time out. Okay, if you're going to start with the rubbish, then I'm going to delete you. I'll put you on timeout. You go to the gulag for 5 minutes. You're going to put something sensible, put something sensible. You want to type something sensible. If you want to type propaganda slogans from Ukraine, then I'm just going to delete you because it's pointless. At least say something constructive, you know. You see, here we are. Does it look like third world country? Does it look like we're hit with sanctions and we're whatever, you know, garbage? Beautiful girls again. Always beautiful girls in Russia. You see the lack of fat girls. You see the lack of it. It just doesn't exist, does it? You know what I mean? Oh, always beautiful girls in Russia. Always. Something. So that she's giving tone. I've lost Aussie Spy again. I was live streaming with Oz over there. Across the road already. Now I've got to wait 53 seconds to go across. That's something that's different in Russia to the West, as in the crossings. When you press the button, it's not actually a button; it's automatic. But they have a countdown, so you know how long you've got to wait before the man turns green, and the cars know how long they've got to wait before it turns and all the rest of it. So very orderly, you can see cars waiting at the thing. You know, normal stuff you'd expect in any city, in any place, in any country in the world. Nothing too drastic. Aussie Spy's over there. Oh God. Привет, Виктор! Привет, Виктор! Let me jump. So, Moscow and St. Petersburg, it's not true, Russia. It's a shop window. Really? Looks absolutely depressing. Come to Thailand. It's wet and cold, it's almost winter time. What do you expect? What's depressing about this place? Tell me, what's depressing? Do you see grey windows and whatever? Or do you see normal life? Tell me, do you see normal life? How about some soft toys, toy shops, that kind of thing? Does it look like normal life here? Does it look like you would expect in any other place? Не надо, спасибо. Холодные, мокрые. Нормально, she says. She's normal. She's okay.
Free ice cream tastings.
Oh, free ice cream tastings. There you go. You go for free ice cream tastings. So you can see, it's just normal life here. You know, people buying the fast. Wet puddle. But you know, Don't believe the rubbish that you see on the news. Throw your telly in the bin. Go and look at some proper news sources. Tucker Carlson come and did an interview with President Putin, and you know, different it is to what he's been told. You know. Where are we? I'm watching from Transmania. Oh, I'd switch sides and go to one of them conservative towns. Candidate you're getting. There's yet another cafe selling stuff and full of people, young people eating, and you know, it's just, you know, the stuff they tell you on the news is just crap. Please don't believe it. You know, no, it mainly is rubbish. There's another new car. What's that? Is that Telsa? I don't know what it is. Something expensive, whatever it is. Get across the road here. Smeller. Oh, there you go. There's the first old banker I've seen. There's obviously an advertisement. Moskvich is one of the very first. Is it a Lada brand? Moskvich was one of the iconic Russian cars, and you can see it's put there as an advertisement. Rarely see cars like that. Ladas now, the old-fashioned traditional Russian Lada. Down here we've got all the usual, everything's been modernised now, you know. So that's a unusual thing there to see that. But there we go. Hello from Sydney. Hello, Brendan. How are you doing in Sydney? Hope you're having a lovely day up there. I like the kind of time to get up and go to work. Happy Halloween and go to Jay's Go game 6 something. Okay, you have a lovely coffee. Minus the car, it looks like a time capsule in the 70s, 80s. For those who don't know, this is pre-recorded. Oh, of course it's pre-recorded. Do I look like it's pre-recorded? Let me tell you the time now. The time is now 12:11 here. So time difference, if you're coming from the UK, you'd be 3 hours or something. So does it look like pre-record? Do you like rubles? Nikita Koloff over there, no. So if you type me something now, and I'll read it to you, and you can see that it's not pre-recorded. If it was pre-recorded, I wouldn't be able to answer your text, would I, you nana? Don't talk rubbish. You're full of Western propaganda. Look, some cherries. He never answers chat. I am answering the chat, but I'm trying to read and walk at the same time. Idiot. Not live. The dude read my messages. Idiot. Only new cars are sold or crap Chinese. Not gonna lie, I expect to see more bikes, mopeds. I drove a Lada when I was living in Sochi. Very interesting experience. I bet it was. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. It's pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded. Why is it pre-recorded? Tell me, run. Why is it pre-recorded? Hotmouth got instantly disproven. So should I turn you around and show you me? Show you my face. There we are, there's me in St. Petersburg in Russia. How is this pre-recorded? Tell me. If this was pre-recorded, how am I answering that? How could I possibly predict that you were going to type that it's pre-recorded and turn around at this very moment? You know, you're talking nonsense, aren't you? You know, you believe this crap from the mainstream media. That's not my fault. I can't know. But anyway, I'll turn you around again because you don't want to see my ugly mug, you'd rather see the street, right? But anyway, Hotmouth got instantly disproven. Ask her what they feel about Americans. See on my chats about wiping your wet glasses, just didn't answer. Sorry. I am walking and talking and have an eye on this, mate, off to work. Have a good day, Jerry Francis, at work, whatever work you do. Hope you have a lovely time. And then lots of money. Ignore that guy, he wants to see the fake McDonald's. It's not fake McDonald's, it's the same thing, just rebranded. There's another souvenir shop selling silvery stuff and jewellery and all the rest of it. These are bikes you can hire. There's a little Q code on the top there. You can scan the Q code and pay for it online and blah blah blah. Hotmouse thinks it's so important, he always demands an answer. What are you doing there? Work or pleasure? Work or pleasure? It's not that. Ooh. I live here. Somebody beeped me. I live here. I've been here 15 years. they're smart bikes, so they're electric bikes. You just hit a Q code, pay for it online, and you can ride around and do whatever you want. He died a year ago in Putumo, and it's a pre-record a year ago. Really? Wisdom. You're not very wise, are you? You're not very wise, because now you're going to get untimed out, aren't you? So, goodbye to you. You're off to the gulag for 5 minutes. There you go. It's like nothing has happened. Well, what are you expecting to happen? Sending drones now, okay. Of course, I'm really scared. I stayed in Nevsky Prospect, rented an apartment now. So much it's still my favourite city, St. Petersburg. Brendan, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Can you get traditional British food in Russia, like curry, for instance? Not so much, because this is Russia, and it's not really a big thing. But yes, you can get curry. You can get anything you can think of. You can get here. Are you in Russia? Yes, this is Russia. This is St. Petersburg, Russia. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, by the way, why not? I'm coming out here, freezing my right hand off because it's on my phone. I don't know why my hand's cold somewhere. I should have brought a glove, shouldn't I? I'm freezing my hands off, wasting my telephone data, giving you this lovely view. So at least subscribe. Yes, this is Russia, TK 2025. Hello, Janie. Hello, Janie. Hello, Kyle. Any churches near you? Churches are absolutely everywhere. If you want, if there's any, well, how's about this for a shop? How's about this for a shop? Sort of, what do you call it? Animated puppets, sausages and things. So that's something else. This is a tourist area of the city, so you expect to see touristy things. It's not your average Russian shop that you can see, fairy tales kind of thing. There you go. So I get you a distant shot of the shop. There we go. So there we go. There you go. How's that? Oh dear me. Have you ever seen a person with a turban in Russia? Yes. Can you get Coca-Cola? Yes, you can get Coca-Cola. There's no problem with Coca-Cola suppliers. Have you guys stay safe and work things out, please? So do I. Can you get free elections? Yes, there's free elections. My wife works for the electoral committee and she supervises elections. So yes, I know exactly what that is. So you're in the tourist. I'm in the tourist area. This is the main high street of St. Petersburg, the main tourist thoroughfare. Quite common in Russia where they do a lot of repairs, a lot of investment into Russia, so they're digging up that for some reason, and whatever reason it is, I don't know, but anyway. Can you get a decent pint price? Decent pint, yes you can get a pint anywhere. The price for a pint is, I don't know, from as little as 50 pence to as much as £2. Pint, something like that, but usually very cheap. Halloween, Dublin, happy Halloween Russians, happy Halloween to you. On Russian news, what is the Russian people's opinion on the current events in Ukraine? I tried to see Russia's side, but all their news channels are blocked. If this is something you can talk on, of course I can talk, I'm not restricted on anything. What do the Russians think about it? Nobody wanted a war. Nobody still wants war. Everyone hopes for peace. I ask anybody and they'll all say the thing, we hope for peace. But everybody recognises it was necessary because Ukraine was bombing their own citizens in Donbass for 8 years and nobody did anything about it. The UN didn't step in. They sat and watched it and let it happen. First airstrike went into Donbass city by the Ukrainians. That was the very first airstrike of the war. Russia wasn't even involved at this point, onto their own citizens. I mean, this is what you're talking about, a country killing its own citizens. And Russia had had enough. They'd seen it and watched it and said, that's it. We're going to put a stop to it. And that's what they've done. Unfortunately, it's carried on because Ukraine's been pumped full of Western weapons. But yeah, nobody wants war. Everybody wants peace. So do I. I hope for peace. I don't want to see young men maimed and injured. I don't want to see civilians killed and maimed and injured. Nobody wants to see that. It's horrible. If you didn't know, every Russian citizen here, every Russian person has got relatives either in Ukraine or in Belarus. So it's a horrible, horrible war. And I've lost Aussie Spy again. He's obviously off spying somewhere. Not in chat in Russia. Where is it then? Tell me. Does this look like English signs? Tell me. Nevsky 54. So that's the name of the street, Nevsky Prospect. For 65p. Oh, not 65p, it's about probably 55p. Probably a bit. It's a bit less than. It's a bit less than what it was. So you can get that there. You can get salad for 35 rubles, 30 pence. You can go for a bowl of salad. I don't like the way they treat their own people. Thank you for your response. You're welcome, Dutch dog. Are Ukraine bombing themselves? Who told that? Putin. How long have the kids been following you? I don't know. Maybe they've been following me all day. How should I know? They're secret, right? Well, they must be secret because they don't exist. They haven't existed for 35 years or more. So really, you're out of date on that one, aren't you? I'm talking nonsense as usual. If you're going to say something, at least say something that you know what you're talking about, because obviously you don't. Yup, only like 4 to pick my favourite suburb. There is no Donbass city, you thought like an ignorant troll. Wait for me, where you stay. I will come over to talk to you right away. 30 minutes, okay. Come on then. Talking rubbish as usual. Trying to think you can scare me with a stupid text. I mean, come on. What brain do you think I've got? You've got to come and get me in 30 minutes. You're probably at the other side of the world anyway. But anyway, whatever. Great food at Tokyo City Restaurant in St. Petersburg. Brendan, I've not been to Tokyo City. Are there many homeless? Sea winds? No, there is no homelessness here. It doesn't exist. Everybody has to be homed in Russia. It's a law. So even if somebody didn't have a home, they would be homed. There are places for them. But no, homeless doesn't exist practically here. Of course, you've got the odd tramp. In more in rural areas, you'd find the odd tramp. But I mean, it is a rarity, a real rarity. I've not actually seen anybody homeless sort of begging on the streets like you would in London, say. Just never seen it. It doesn't exist. You can see here. Doesn't matter where I go, you'll never see that. There's no tents on the side of the streets. It just doesn't happen. Great food at Tokyo City. Are they? Oh, no, I've answered that. Hello from North Dakota, David. How are you doing? Actually, I am Dutch. Welcome to you. Love the diversity. Do you support invasion of Ukraine? If so, if, why, or why not? Thank you for your attention to this matter, Andy. Yes, it wasn't an invasion as such. Should we go through the subway? And I'm not sure if I can lose a signal down here, but homeless taken to Gulag. There is no homeless. There's no Gulag. Sorry. Again, you're 30 years out of date. Again, listening to the old crap. There's old Blue Eyes there on a poster. Bing, what's his name? How about bongles? I don't know what bongles are. Sorry. You know, if you're going to talk crap, then, you know, ask a silly question, you're going to get a silly answer. You can see lots of shops selling different things and goodies and trinkets and, yeah, souvenirs basically down here. You would expect to see. Souvenirs. It says there on the thing.
Which coffee mug would you like? Got one with the boss on there?
Oh, look at this here. Let's
The
boss. Stalin, Putin. Где Lenin? Yeah, Lenin, nie wierzę Lenin. Lenin ja budu kupit. Nieto Lenin. Oh, they don't have Lenin. What a shame. But they've got some more over here. Look, souvenirs, souvenir cups. So you get these cups and they've got things on them. So there you go. There's even one with a pig on there. Do you think I should take that one for the missus? Do you think she'd be upset if I took her that cup? Buy that cup for the missus. Do you think I'd end up wearing that?
You're going to have to start building a second house soon.
I am building a second house. A third house.
Yeah, a third house. So a little shack for yourself.
Dog house. Took that wrong. Is that my new fifth Stalin? Where is the Trump mug? I didn't see one. Bill Tam Lenin. Ja nie widzę Lenin Nikolaevich. No, Nick Tonic Novich. Biltam Lenin. Neto Lenin. Russian crap made in China. It should be gold one on top. I got my furry Russian hat from that stall. I forgot the name of the Russian hat. Ushanka, is it right? I think that's the one. I had one when I was working on the piles in the winter. I used to wear one to keep head warm. But now I'm not working so much. I wonder if my boss is watching this live stream and saying, "Why aren't you at work?" I wonder. What a curious laugh. Oh, go to a pub. I don't like pubs. I'm not a pub person. I saw loads of homeless people in various Russian cities. Where? Tell me where. Cos? Where have you seen all these homeless people? Come on. Sure, tell me. What's your favourite city in Russia? I love to visit Vladivostok in summer and Moscow in the winter. Vladimir Ilyich. Yes, that's it. Go to a pub, lad. I don't do pubs. We'll go to cafe later. Sorry, I didn't ignore that question. Where was it? I've missed it. What a curious laugh. It should be. Right, so I don't know. I've lost it. Sorry. Nervous laugh. I wonder why. This is Nevsky Prospect, the centre of St. Peter. It's like walking around in the Kremlin in Moscow all the time. Go to railroads such as Vorkuta or Norilsk. Russophobic liar. Why am I Russophobic? I live in Russia. I'm a Russian citizen. What? How does that make me Russophobic, you fool? Obviously you're from Ukraine. Winter in Russia, I've seen beggars only in St. Petersburg. Where's the beggars? Show me. Show me. Show me. Where are the beggars? Show me. You've seen it, you're getting it live. You're just talking crap as usual. More. You can put all the negativity you want, but really, it is negativity and it's just nonsense. Because you've been propagandized and brainwashed with blue and yellow rags, which is all they are as far as I'm concerned. When I went through my citizenship, which was after the war, I was here before the war started, but I went through citizenship while it was on, and the actual migration center was full of Ukrainians trying to get Russian citizenship. So there you go. There's another shop. Polar bears and this stuff. Polar bears getting their bums, I wonder. So yeah. Oh dear, how cold it is. It's pretty cold. My Russian girlfriend told me there's scammers. There's scammers. Pink P. Only Norilsk is Russia. Ha ha ha, clown. Brainwashing. Western propaganda brainwashing. You too. So not so poor. No, not so poor. Do people look poor here? Do you see people walking around in rags? Nope. You certainly don't. A couple of old babushkas there. So you know, a lot of nonsense from the West. We're coming out of the touristy side now. We're really coming to the other side now. There's a beautiful church up there. I'll take you and give you a squint at that. I think if Ozzy's Pound, he's up there, look, doing his streaming. Scams everywhere. Outside KFC Nevsky there is an old lady that begs everyday winter. Maybe there is. But it's a very big country. You showing us a tiny part of one city doesn't mean there is no homelessness. There is no homeless, sorry. Doesn't matter. I mean, you can ask, go to any place. I mean, I was up in, okay, so let me explain this there. So I live in St. Petersburg, right? I live in the forest here, well, just outside of St. Petersburg, Leningrad Oblast. It's only about, 20 minutes on the train or whatever it is. It's really close. And I'm moving to a small rural town called Staraya Russa, which is Novgorod Oblast. Novgorod, which is further up north, about 300 kilometers away. And again, no homelessness. I've not seen. I travelled once from St. Petersburg by car to Nizhny Tagil. And never have I seen homelessness. It just doesn't exist. It's not a thing in Russia. There's a law not a law against it, but very quickly, everyone's got the right to a home. So even if somebody was actually lost their home for some reason, they would still be put in accommodation. There is a law in Russia. If say you went bankrupt, for instance, but in the UK, you would certainly lose your house double quick if you went bankrupt, right? First thing they'd come looking for. Here is not the case. If it's your only residence, they can't touch it. So if somebody goes bankrupt, they're not going to lose a home. So lack of homelessness. You're not going to lose your home over debt kind of thing, Very different to the West. Where is this? Taken away by force outside because beyond the 1 kilometre where the enemies of Russia have never been so homeless people can live outside the all cold winters. They die quickly. Oh, come on, Peter Veliki, you are obviously from Ukraine. You're obviously from Ukraine and you're going to go into timeout, Gulag. Goodbye. Stop talking rubbish. Now he's in battle. There is no homeless here. I mean, how can I tell you this? I mean, do you see homeless? Do you see it? No, you don't. You know, there's only so many times I can tell you about this. Oh, that's the church bell, the clock thing ringing. You can hear that. Right, it's finished ringing. It rang quick. Must be for 12 o'clock. 2 dongs on the donger. And you can see
Freddie Mercury's gone. There used to be a Freddie Mercury sort of statue there.
alright, Peter Mercury what?
There used to be a Freddie Mercury statue there.
Alright,
It used to be sitting there on the edge.
maybe because he's a faggot.
Oh, could be.
Apparently there used to be a Freddie Mercury statue there, but it's been removed for some reason. Maybe it's in for restoration, or maybe because he's a faggot and died of HIV, arse infectious disease. So I don't know. Anyway, prison, more like prison live. Oh, go Pavlovsk, really nice park though. Pavlovsk, yes, I know Pavlovsk quite well. Where is this? This is St. Petersburg. Homeless people now in battle. They're still saying that. They call prisons home, lack of homeless. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, did you know that in many countries begging is illegal? Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, India, Nepal, blah, 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 blah. Kingdom of Norway. 8 wars served 8 million. Freddy Tigadia Nieto, Freddy Nieto. Ubrali, and is now Pochimo. Yes, your point. If you think some weak can go to war, you're wrong. Я тоже не понял. Можете поэтому он голубой, я не знаю. Same rule. Where are you from? Raj. This is from Russia, St. Petersburg. Have you noticed something though? I'm speaking English in a loud English voice because I've got a big gob, and nobody's batting an eyelid at me. I actually met somebody on the train earlier who was happy to see it, and he asked Aussie Spy, he obviously heard him speaking English, and he spoke English, and I said, where are you from? He said, Australia. So, welcome to Russia. Now, Aussie's been here 10 years, so, but you get the idea, friendly. Nobody has a problem, nobody's batting an eyelid. I do notice I get the odd glance, the odd sideways looks at, oh, he's speaking English. But that's because it's unusual. I suppose it's like if you saw the Jolly Green Giant in the middle of London, you'd all look at him, wouldn't you? Oh, there's Aussie Spy. So this is a place where they sell art and more art. So I'm very, I respect people's beliefs, even if I don't believe myself. I still respect it, whatever religion it is, whether it be Christian or Muslim or Jewish, Judaism or whatever. So I'm respectful of that. So it says there, entrance to the church, Vychod v Chram, entrance to the church. And I'm going to be talking in a hushed voice now because obviously in a church you would be respectful, right? So let's go and have a look. Not sure how the live stream's going to go from there, but we're going to go. This is a Russian Orthodox church. church. So I wouldn't spend a lot of time in there because it is a church, and obviously serenity and people praying and stuff, so I wouldn't, my big mouth in there wouldn't go down too well, I don't think. But Ozzy Spies in there doing his thing, so oh, it seems so broken. I'm sorry if it's so broken up. I'm such an internet for person who's of course you're fine from my Mayfilm church. We've had GB5 for decades in the US. Don't be such a stereotype. Yeah, I mean, going to church, I'd be respectful. There is a huge mosque here, beautiful church mosque here. It's called the Blue Mosque, and I'm not sure if Ozzy Spy is going to take us around there, but it is very beautiful, and we may go in there. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not religious particularly myself, agnostic. I don't know what's going to happen. I believe I'm going to be worm food, but more than that, I don't know. This is, just check my battery level here, what we are there, 30%, so we are charging, we're okay. This is where they sell a lot of tourist paintings and stuff. As you can see, the winter's coming, the tourist season's over, so there's not as many as there would be. But do you see the cats? My wife's an artist, she can do things like this. Maybe I'll show some of her artwork sometime. How it, or Judaism or Hindu. Yeah, there's a cafe. No, not the Muslim, no, the Tibetan.
Oh, yeah, that's too far for me.
Is that too far? It's too far, it says.
It's a long walk.
So not going up there.
There used to be a souvenir shop here.
Yeah.
That had Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Mimic of that, but with Venom.
Oh, okay. YouTube is banned in Russia unless you get a proper license, propaganda license. Well, that's funny because I'm on YouTube. I'm not banned. So there you're talking rubbish, aren't you? As usual. I'm telling you, oh God. You know, I'm telling you what I think. We have served several people in Britain for political crimes. How are things there right now? I have 100 megabit at phone, 8,000 kilometers away from Moscow. Have you used a VPN for YouTube? No, I don't. I'm not using a VPN. Oh my God. So like the executioner coming towards me. Oh my God. I think it was KGB in disguise. This man is following you, brother. Putin's biggest enemy is not America, nor Europe, nor not Ukraine. It's the Russian people. They are Putin's enemy. Oh, come on. Get it real. Talking rubbish. I could ask anybody now about the president, and I guarantee they all support him. Guaranteed. So you can. This is the tourist centre. So you can buy your holidays, like the old travel agents. That's what they call it. So you can, if you go to Egypt and China and wherever else you want them. Also Maldives. Where else? I don't know what that is. Where else? But anyway, all the places you could think of are in there. You can go and buy, go and arrange your travel if you're that way inclined. Okay, this series is not just challenging to watch anymore. Come back when you have connectivity. It's more than following your brother. Putin's biggest enemy is not America, nor Europe, and certainly not Ukraine. Okay, yes, we use VPN. Putin. If you're going to do that, you're going to time out Gulag. If you're going to put Ukraine flags up, you're going to time out Gulag. Don't do it. I would not admit it. If I had a propaganda license, I would not admit it. Oh, come on. Really? Russia's stuck in Ukraine like you're saying. Denial is a hilarious response. Free Ireland. Ugh. Dear me. Is it true? Tell you about the Soviet era, how much aggression America carried out. Putin sucks. Don't say things like that. If you're going to say slogans, don't say slogans. Ask constructive things, and I'll tell you constructive things. Look, there's a place sailing. Is that go? Great stuff and what have you. Souvenirs. souvenir junk you can buy, you know. There's also somebody selling flowers. Flower seller. I don't know where Aussie Spy has gone. He's off his way off spying. Maybe he's been kidnapped by a bear, a Russian bear, or maybe the KGB got him. Maybe that's what happened. Not sure where he's gone. I'll find him in a minute, I'm sure. He'll pop up. He seems to find me more quickly than what I find him. Or he's here somewhere. There's the river. Ooh, somebody beeped me. So this is the river, and you can get a thing. I can't imagine being fun, being floating around the river, floating around the city on the river, being freezing cold. I can't see that bit. Somebody taking photos. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Красивая девочка. So, look at that beautiful girl. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl, beautiful girl. There you go. How's that? Beautiful Russian girl. Beautiful girl. Oh, they're going to go to the road here. 42 minutes. 40 seconds. America's shot. What's that? America what? America's That's Dom Carnegie. Dom Carnegie is, I'm studying the way of people crossing here, but this Dom Carnegie is like a massive booksellers, every kind of book in every kind of language you could imagine, every variation of it. And they've got skicka at 30%, which means sale, 30% sale today, for whatever reason. That's the, there, look at this. Look at this. I'm not sure what that is actually. I've no doubt Jason could tell me. But I'm not a newcomer to town, but I don't come into town very often. Do you condone Russia's war of aggression on Ukraine? No, I do not. At 15, I read Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment when I arrived in Siberia at 25. It seemed somehow familiar to me, but I didn't immediately understand why. On the Donetsky introduced me to St. Petersburg, and it hasn't changed since then. If you want to know St. Petersburg, if you want to know the character Steve, read Donetsky. Show us if that isn't Moscow or at St. Pete. Russian steamers never leave Europe. All familiar semi-circular building. I was here. This is Nevsky. You are walking on Nevsky Prospect. Cosmocrat. Yes, I am walking along Nevsky Prospect. Correct. Streams from town. I'm not a big city fan, to be honest. See more again repairing the roads, quite a common thing. A lot of investment in Russia. Inward investment is just massive. You can see very quickly to repair roads and bad steps and things. So I will be showing my small. I did do a live stream from my new town in Novgorod called Staraya Russa. I did do a live stream from there earlier this year. It was one of my very first live streams in the summertime. And I will be doing more live streams from up there. Very, very rural, very different to this place here. But it's absolutely a beautiful town up there. I prefer it to the big cities, to be honest. I'm not a big city lover. Any big city. I'm off to go and start my work. Thank you for some insight in Russia streets and answering my question. You earned a subscribe. Thank you, me Dutch. Thank you, me. Thank you, Dutch. You're very welcome. What's the info on Ukrainian drones flying into Russia? There is none. They got shot down a long time before they get here. You watch. It is public information. There is a certain amount of drones that attempt to fly into Russia, and they're shot down long before they get here. Not a single drone has hit St. Petersburg, not one. So there you go. Just doesn't happen. It was my truth that the civil war broke out in Ukraine, and Putin was simply an interventionist there who wanted to profit. Oh, come on. Well, what did you expect? If there's a war, of course, drones will fly, but this drone will define Ukraine. If there's some kind of terrorist war against civilian targets. From the Ukrainian side, they will fly drones into anything civilian without any thoughts of it. Whereas Russian drones hit only military targets. But they'll never show you that on the news. They'll never show you that. They'll only show you where a drone has hit into Ukraine on, mistargeted or whatever happens in war. That's life. You're gonna have a war, and drones are gonna fly about. They will go off target and hit other things. That's a consequence of war. Civilians get injured. It's unfortunate, but that happens. This is a tramway, what these trolley buses are called here, and they're electric and they run around the city. It's about 40 pennies or 40 cents in US money to fly to go on there. So yeah. Why refineries on fire then? Russian TG channel report fires there, big ones. Which channels? You don't mean Russian TG. What you mean is Ukraine. Do you see anything on fire here? Nope. Do you see any They hit a refinery actually near, just way off the coast near Finland. There's like nowhere near the mainland. And it was like put out in so many hours. Nothing. But I mean, yeah. There's a war going on. What do you expect? We hit their targets, they hit our targets. That's a war. They try and come to the war. Nobody wanted it here, because if you didn't know, Ukrainians, Russians, Belarusians are all one people, really. If you're married to, if you have a Russian partner, or if you've got any Russian family here, you will know that everybody is related. I've got relations in Western Ukraine, I've got relations in Belarus. On my wife's side, of course. I'm married to, she's Russian, native Russian, I'm not so native. Oh, crossing the road on the red, dead. You see, a curiosity in Russia where most people will not cross the road unless it's green. No matter what happens, they'll just stand and wait. They won't cross the road. That's because you can get fined if you go across the road when it's not green. It's a safety thing. You don't have to push a button on these crossings. It's just an automatic crossing. It counts down and then it changes. But yeah, you can get fined if you cross the road without a crossing. But that's just basic safety, innit? Personally, I've jumped across the road in all kinds of places, never been fined, but I'm a bad boy. Where are we? Well, there were tens of thousands of... Is Russia the word war is banned because Putin banned it? Because he fears prosecution for starting a war. Even the word peace is also banned because they have no intention of ending the war. Well, I've heard it all now, really. I'm in Russia, I'm a Russian citizen, and I can say the word war, and I can say the word peace, and nobody's banned me yet. So, talking rubbish again, aren't you? If you're going to say something, say it sensible, don't pump out media lies, because it's just silly, it's foolishness. It doesn't give anything constructive. I will give constructive answers to whatever your questions are. I am reading them slowly. I go down, nonsense you don't need to see. It's just silliness, isn't it? Where are we? You're working on people and you don't understand that they've been under great psychological pressure for 5 years now. What are you talking about, 5 years? You mentioned earlier crime is very low. Is there a drug culture in Russia? A drug culture in Russia? No, there is not a drug culture. There is drug addicts, as in every country, but it is not in plain sight. There are some druggies, but it's kind of drug use here is very illegal. I mean, even marijuana will get you a long time in jail. Even like, I'm in the UK, they're talking about for personal use now, or even legalised. Here, there is no such thing. If you are caught with it, you'll go to jail. Simple as that. And you'll go to jail for a long time. So, there are drug addicts, as in every country, but you don't see it. It's not something that's on public display here. Drugs unfortunately just cost you. Hello, hola. Tan heel, hello to you. Oh, you know what I tell you? I'm saying that what I think I'm wrong if you can correct me. Como estas? Don't think I know. The West media always reports that, which has targeted Ukraine civil talks and killed citizens. But of course they're going to tell you that. this boy's ringing out from me. I told him to stay there and I'm coming. I'm already on my way in the subway. Good for you. It's no one suited to correct dumbs. You're already in the subway. Well, it's not called a subway, it's called a metro, so you're obviously not there. And just
Become famous?
play.
You're going to join the movie crews.
The what?
They're filming now.
Oh, okay, so they're filming a movie here, so
Yeah.
so we'll go and have a look at a movie crew filming whatever they're filming, whatever movie it is. So they've got stuff up there, lights and dead.
We can't cross here.
No, you
Go
can't.
all the way back down.
Like if I'm not going to bother.
That's been jaywalking. The police don't like it.
Yeah, so they're filming a movie over there, as you can see. So yes, even that's not stopped. On the other side in the river, and again a touristy barge thing that they go and do tours, and I wouldn't want to sit on that and be frozen to death today. Doesn't really appeal. I guess it's heated in there, I'm not sure, but nah, river tours don't do it for me. I did a river tour in Londonderry, or Derry, whichever you prefer to call it, London stroke Derry. I did a river tour up there years ago and I was like thoroughly bored with it, so I can't see the river tour being any more exciting here, to be honest. If you follow my channel, you see I'm building a house in a long way from here. Very, very rural, but it's right beside Lake Ilmen, which is more like an inland sea. It's like 50 kilometers long, and I will be living up there hopefully next year if I get the place built, and I will be getting a boat up there eventually and going up on the lake there. But actually sitting in a boat and being driven about doesn't really appeal to me. Yeah, so there you go. There's everything. Where are we? Let's have a read here. Petra, this boy is running out of me. I told him to stay and I'm coming already to come in the subway. Of course you're in the subway. You're talking rubbish. It's someone's duty to correct me, dums. Haha. Listen, bro, think about what you want. You're currently under the influence of propaganda, and they're washing your ears. What is it? I can't. It's too fast. Sorry. I call it because I wrote in English. You Russophobic troll. Well, it still wouldn't be subway, would it? You're obviously a loony because they wouldn't call it a subway. Subway is where you walk in English. They would call it an underground in London or a metro here. So. Talking crap. Спасибо, не надо. So, yeah, whatever. You're coming to get me. I'm scared, obviously. Obviously, I am quaking in my shoes. And you can see the camera shake. Obviously, you're obviously coming to get me. Whatever. St. Peter. Later, St. Petersburg. Too fast, I can't read. St. Petersburg is the northern capital of Russia, and Florida is the east coast of America. Yes. Thanks for a wee insight into Russia. It looks great. Away to Straban. Straban. Stop in there. Have a great Straban. Hope you have a lovely time in Straban. I know the place very well. Who cares? Thanks, I enjoy your streams. I'm glad you enjoy my streams. So they're doing, she's doing, these are tourist, it's the main square, isn't it? Yep, I recognise it. I do know some parts, so, so you can see people dressed up and want to charge you a fortune for having a photo with them. Right, lot of old crap. Нет, не могу. There you go. There's a shop. There's a bar over here. I can hear music pumping out. I can't make out. Aussie spies over there spying on that museum. Oh, is it museum? What museum there? Complex. So, eagerly selling touristy stuff. Oh, there's Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, I reckon. Is it? Oh, it's a wax figure. So, yeah, this is here's a wax museum. A bit like Madame Tussauds kind of thing. Let's see. Jack Sparrow, I guess. Yeah. So there you go. Oh, and this is, oh, look, I'm going to have to show this because, so I'll show you. So this is the Russian Navy poster. So the Moskovsky Flot Russia and some aircraft and some more. Marshal Kirillov. Irtysh. So yeah, some naval vessels. St. Petersburg is a very naval city. It's got a major naval port here. You saw they've got these pictures up here of naval ships, as you would expect in any naval city. Rockstar Cafe, so that's, don't know what that's in, Rockstar Cafe. Did you see that? They got it in Russian Rockstar Cafe, and in English Rockstar Cafe. Same thing. But interesting, they write rock in Rockstar as in English, and then the Rockstar as in but it's phonetically pronounced. So rock in Russian is not rock, it's kamin, and star is zvizda. So it's interesting that they translated it into kind of exactly transliterated it. So it's just an interesting thing. I have been here before. I did recognise this archway. This is going down into the main. I think I forgot what it's called. I forget the name of this square here, but it's very, very. There's a huge square where they have parades and stuff, and sometimes they have Western. They had an exhibition of captured Western equipment down here at one point, but I think it's been removed now, so everyone's bored with it now. So. You look like you're right there. The pictures in the image. Of course, I'm right here. You're still going on about. Somebody's still going on about being pre-recorded video. Whatever. Russian Navy, more like Russian Navy. Oh, really? Is that coming from someone different? The Russian Navy look like Russian Navy. Is that the ones that's coming from UK with one aircraft carrier that's just about working at the moment and one that's in the dock waiting for parts? And they're talking about scrapping them both because they're both useless. So yeah, whatever. If you're from the UK and you're going to go on about the Navy, don't, because you really, the UK Navy is an embarrassment at the moment. It really is, an absolute embarrassment. From what it was a glorious Navy to now become, it's been desecrated by years and years of government cuts. You know, it's just, yeah, whatever. Well, this is the main square here anyway, as you can see. It's quite empty today. There's usually a horse and carriage running around here. You can get a ride in a horse and carriage. I did that with my wife when I first came here. We had a run around the city in a horse and carriage, but it was very hot weather, very hot summer. I wouldn't want to do it now, thanks. It frees your tits off, kind of thing. Don't really appeal. That is where Walter Winter Palace is. Where sorry, you have to write a bit slow. I can't see. I meant the pictures look like you were right there, but I said, okay. Friends, colleagues, do you even understand what Lenin is? It was the very place that Lenin turned the whole world upside down, and now it does. Or whatever. Putin, I think that's supposed to be. Yeah, well, so far, beautiful place, very, very quiet here. But again, once again, if you notice, lack of graffiti, lack of rubbish, lack of trash, quite orderly, nobody going around trying to kill anybody. Very, very beautiful place. Look at it, all in gold. Gold dome over there, look. I'm not sure I can get that on the camera, I'm not sure how clear it's coming through. I did have this at 720 set. And there's a church over there. Beautiful square. Again, these people dressed up in kind of old-fashioned clothes, and they're going around, and you can get your picture taken with them, and they charge a small fortune for it. Yeah, whatever. You can take a photo of them, and you pay them. Typical touristy things, really, aren't they? But I don't know where the horse and carriage. There's a police over there, by the way. As you can see, police presence is here. There's a police car over there, and the policeman standing over there watching what's the goings on. So, very safe place to be. All places in Russia are safe. I've not been anywhere where I don't feel safe. Nowhere. Just doesn't happen. England is Russia's strategic adversary. I think so. Nobody was Putin. It was just a little noise where I pulled up. Is this the Palace Square in St. Peter? It is, Alan. Exactly where it's the Palace Square. Yes, I'd forgotten what they call it because, like I said, I don't come to St. Petersburg very often. because I'm a country bumpkin rather than a city lover. I prefer the trees and forest to the city, but come here, especially a few lovely people today, and show you a part of Russia that the West doesn't often show. There's the Russian flag, beautiful. You won't find any rainbow flags here, that's for sure. Understand, fair foreigners, that Russia is like an alien expedition to you. I studied on another bank of the river. Oh, great for you, Alan. Boring looking. Well, you would be boring, wouldn't you, Joe? Because you obviously got no culture in you, and you just have no appreciation for anything other than what the media is pumping out. Is that right? Is that right? If that's boring, do you think this beautiful building here is boring? Do you think all these? I mean, this is winter, right? So tourist season is. Oh, there's a London bus. Do you want to go see a London bus? How's about that? That's something, isn't it? There you go. You do see some strange things here sometimes, but there's a London bus. Yeah, I mean, even if you were not interested in architecture, you still got to admire the beauty of these buildings, all in gold, the Golden Dome over there, and the flag, and all that. You know what I mean? The very beauty of this place and the magnificence. I mean, that is a huge monument up there. Look, there, look. You know what I mean? Even if you're not interested in architecture, it's still a beautiful place. You know, to say it's boring is just, you know, you've got no culture, have you? No sense of anything. It's just, I'm tired of explaining to you. You're so boring that you haven't taken it till you don't trust me. I'm tired of talking to you, that's why. I'm not sure what that is. Now Russia has about 40 nuclear subs. Location in a lot. That's location St. Petersburg. It's the Palace Square. St. Petersburg, Russia. Russia's northern capital. I'm tired. I'm ready for a cup of tea now, I think. Can you look at the statue at the top? I'll try. How's that? I won't see if we can get this. How's that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, holding the cross. Can you see that? You expect Disneyland for what? Give my regards to the Tsar. Well, I would, but it's been dead about 100 years or so, or more. So, be a bit difficult now, wouldn't it? That's like saying, if you're from the UK, say hello to the Queen. You know, the Queen's been dead how many years? Good riddance, if you ask me. It's 100 plus ton pillar. Lily Sutivus. Yeah, I'll bet it is. It's Oleg, thank you. You're welcome. You can see the big ornate gates over here. I'll show you over here. But this is the tourist half of St. Petersburg, which I said we were going to do today. And maybe we'll do a live stream from other bits of the town in a little while. But I'm getting towards I had a samsa this morning and a coffee, and now I'm getting ready for something else, and I've lost Aussie Spy again. He's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is over there. There's Aussie Spy. He's live streaming Aussie Spy. You can look at his channel, jump onto his live stream if you want. Maybe he talks a different style to me. He's less political than me, but he is on residency where I'm a citizen, so I can talk where I like. He can't. So a lot of see, there's the policemen over there keeping on. I think there's a lot of, you know what I mean. Somebody said it was boring earlier. Well, this is winter and look at the amount of tourists. You can imagine what this is like in the summer. It's just madness in the summer. There is so many people here, and on the Remembrance Day of the Great Patriotic War, which they call it here, rather than Remembrance Day, they have a lot of Russian armour here, and they have a whole demonstration. It's in winter time, but yeah, there's the gates one more time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And you can go in there, you can pay in and go and walk around and stuff. There's another cathedral. There's two churches there. You've got one there, one there. Not sure which ones they are, but they are there. Oh, where's that guy who was supposed to be coming to get me? He said he was in the metro. Not turned up yet, has he? Do you think he will? I don't think so. There's like a big crow. Say something smart, erratic. I will when it does. Erratic. Momentum almost as large as Putin's ego. Oh, you mean, so erratic, you giving grief to my lovely people. You know what happens when you give grief, don't you? You go to the timeout gulag. There you go. So where you go, erratic. He's not be saying anything anymore, will he? He's for 5 minutes in the gulag. Her Majesty was our Queen respectfully, and she was better than some. Whether you agree or not, respect is free. Okay. Okay, take your point. Yeah. If you don't know, Aussie Spy is doing an advert for my channel. So he's he's advertising my channel. He's driving up my channel.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah,
And we'll see you in the next one.
he's ending his live stream. How many people are watching your live stream at one time? Oh, that's a lot.
Ended.
So,
It's over 2 hours, that was.
yeah, not a lot of people on. But it's
Maximum I had was 12 at one stage for about 2 minutes.
so he's not had a very successful live stream, but it's his first live stream, especially from City. So I've done a lot of live streaming.
My battery didn't even go above 73%.
Oh God, I'm on charge here. I'm at 43%, so slowly charging.
Head back towards Capitalist Burger King for the bathroom.
He needs to go wee-wees.
But then you pay.
Aussie Spy needs wee-wees.
Wizzy whiz.
He needs a pee. There's nowhere down here.
No, if there are there.
Oh, I can't miss that. Look, it's
I'm going here and I'll meet back up with you.
right. I'm going to go over to where they are. Okay.
To the columns?
Yeah, and then I'll come back here. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to walk across Palace Bridge.
Yeah, and then I'll come back again.
Okay, yeah. I'll meet you along the way.
Okay. So he's going.
On this side of the bridge. And I'll find you.
Okay. I've got my phone. I've got my other phone. My other phone's dead at the moment. But I'll be between here and there.
Okay, let's walk across this side of the bridge
Okay.
and both ways, and I'll find you along the way.
Okay. So he's going for a pee in McDonald's, or KFC, wherever it is now. So I'm on my own. Royal family or whatever. Best advice: learn history. It will change your mind. The best approach to the Western media is lying to the world. Respect for what? Western media has always been lying to the world. It's nothing new. My left hand's freezing cold now. Oh, souvenirs you can buy, trinkets and key rings and so this is hot dogs. They can buy hot dogs. Hot dogs. I thought it was cooked. Yeah, they have corn on the cob. It's absolutely gorgeous. Corn on the cob, so sweet corn. Sweet corn. They boil it and cover it in salt, and it's really tasty. And it costs $2.59 or $2.49, 249 rubles, which is around about just around about $2 for sweet corn. That's what that costs. A beautiful place here. Look, ooh. Again, lack of graffiti, cleanliness everywhere, no rubbish on the streets. I can't imagine London. London's just full of rubbish everywhere, isn't it? It's unbelievable. And here it's all clean. This is, of course, it's winter now, and it's coming into winter. The weather is getting colder, and so the fountains have been shut down. Obviously, for the winter, they can't have fountains to crack all the pipes and whatever, so they shut the fountains down. But this, in the summer, is a fountain, and it has water and stuff. So you can imagine this is beautiful in the summer, but obviously, like I said, closed down for the winter. The tourist season has come to an end now. Another one selling corn on the cob. But again, because it's end of tourist season, some traffic, but they're not getting very far, are they? Not very far at all, you know. So, здравствуйте.
Как звать величать вас? Отца нашего.
Не надо, я был здесь много раз.
Я понял. Вот она моя герцогиня.
So he's asking me if I would like a photo, which I'm no doubt he would charge me a fortune for. So what do you like what's the best Russian food? What do you like before you move there? What's that you like since you moved there? Russian food that I like, that I discovered, was pilmeni. If you know what pilmeni is, it's kind of boiled dumplings with meat inside, and they are absolutely, especially with a dollop of mayonnaise, it is absolutely great stuff to eat. So lots of little artistic-y things, paintings for sale, amongst other stuff. What else were we? So there's me that I don't throw rubbish or sing it everywhere. It annoys me actually. It annoys me if you love monarchy, you love W. Putin. Show people in the villages 30 million people don't have toilet at home. Oh come on, really don't have toilet at home. I live in the villages and I've got a toilet at home. I've shown you the villages. I've shown. I live in the in the forest. I live in the forest and we've got toilets. You're talking rubbish. It's just complete. I mean, it's not even rubbish, it's just stupid rubbish. Saying that Russia's not got toilets, I don't know where they got that from. It was some journalist to come up with it somewhere without a brain, and they thought it'd be a great propaganda piece, and thickos believed it and then spouted out even more. Come on, how stupid do you need to be? Russia hasn't got toilets, I mean, honestly. Does it look like Russian propaganda? Does it look like there's no toilets? Does it look like we're running out of fuel and food? And come on, get real. Really, you do hear nonsense. A lot of it. There's another hot dogs and coffee for sale. If you're gonna realise that Google is part of the mass media and it's pumping out rubbish, just the same as any mass media. It's no different. It is controlled by the mass media and they will put out rubbish. Go find some independent news sources. If you want to see about the war in Ukraine, go look at things like Aussie Spy. Go look at things like Military Summary Channel, see what's going on there. Go see things like, the Duran. He's giving a good rundown on what's going on. You know what I mean? It's, you read so much rubbish and then you believe it. And Google statistics, whatever, Google. There's a lot of old rubbish as well. Go look at some proper independent. Patrick Lancaster, another one who's doing war reporting, telling the truth, showing it as it is. Graham Phillips, another one. And have you noticed something? Why is it that the West silences independent journalists? Is that freedom of speech? Or is it controlled media that you're sucking in? Open your eyes, see for what it is. A lot of old crap. Unshoot your screen, go travel and see it. These Google educated people. Holy stabbing. Yeah, I mean, I'm showing you live from me. Somebody said earlier it was a recorded video, and I was only, it was a recorded video and whatever, voiceover or whatever it's, do people really believe that? Do they actually believe what they read in the newspaper? Is it, I mean, the world is waking up to it. I mean, there's a lot of English YouTubers in Russia showing Russia from different, a lot in Moscow in fact. There's a guy, a friend of mine up in Kazan. Kazan is a Muslim republic. Look at you, you're beautiful. Aren't you beautiful, Crow? You're gorgeous, aren't you? Eh? You're beautiful. Yeah. Up in Kazan, he's called American Sputnik. He's got a huge YouTube channel, and he's going around doing live. He's starting to do. He does more videos in American style. If you're American, you probably like his style a bit better than my British style. But he's doing live streams now from there and showing you a different part of Russia that I'm not showing you, because obviously I can't be everywhere. Russia's a huge country, and I can't be everywhere. But I am showing you bits where I am. Who moved to Russia? Click those guys who moved to Russia. I've been here 15 years, so I was here long before the war. There was no need for me to propagandize. I was already here, I don't gain anything from this, apart from being paid by the Kremlin, of course, as everyone believes. You can see a lot of this place are closed up now. End of the tourist season. Aussie Spy, I will find him eventually. Maybe I should get another USB cable and get the other phone on charge, because he'd probably ring me on that phone. But anyway, while I'm waiting for him to go for a pee, I would be I am not familiar with the city centre. I don't go in the city centre very much, and so I find it very easy to get lost, especially if you're live streaming. Reading the text and talking, it's very easy to get disorientated. Because, like I say, I'm a country bumpkin. Operation correct. In travel documenting in Russia. I haven't seen Britannica. Is it quiet? Is it a quiz? Erratic? No, it's not a quiz. No, we're just live streaming from here, showing you Russia. Yep, street cleaners. Yes, we even have street cleaners here clearing up any rubbish. People do drop litter. That's people do. Horrible people. But I am showing you parts of Russia. I'm showing you things that you know, that I find interesting. But not only that, but I'm just trying to dispel the Western lies about how bad Russia is, or how depressed we are, and we're being attacked by drones every 5 minutes, and we've got no toilets, and diesel's run out, and we're all queuing for petrol. I mean, if diesel had run out, why is there a million cars on the road? You know, work that out. Not difficult to work out. Yeah, so you know. Here's a Grim Reaper going past. Hopefully reaping something. You do see some odd things from time to time in Russia. So, yeah. But there we go. Correction, the stereotype that you don't have any indoor toilets. Oh, indoor toilets, that was supposed to be. Okay. I've forgotten my mistake. We haven't got any indoor toilets. Of course we haven't. We have to run out to the whatever, outside loo. Just for information, I was in the UK, I was born in the UK in Yorkshire, and we had an outside toilet at first, so I don't know, you know, it's just nonsense. It's just complete nonsense. Really is. Pigeons. You know, I don't know where they got it from. I really don't. It's beyond me. It's like Russia's attacking, the soldiers have all got shovels, they haven't got weapons. You know what? Really? Where did they get this from? It just boggles my mind how anybody could believe rubbish like that. In Russia, do they celebrate Halloween? There is a minor celebration of Halloween, but not a big thing. That's more American, England as well to a degree. But I wouldn't say it's in Northern Ireland, of course, in Londonderry or Strokederry, whichever you prefer. There's a big major Halloween celebration there. But here, no, not so much. There's a little bit, but not much. I wouldn't say it's a thing here. And my parents were, but they're not persistent, you know, they come up. It's not like sort of India or somewhere where they were just, or Jamaica, I was in Jamaica where they're constantly bothering you, you know. You know, they're just, you know, they're trying, or they're making all. What more can you say? They approach the tourists, shake hands and try. Take a photo and pay a small fortune for it. Yeah, that mum's not having any of it, you know what I mean? He's trying though, you know. That's what you expect, you know. Well, what's funny was that guy came over to me and shook my hand and said, "Oh, where are you from? Where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Russia." I spoke in Russian to him, and as soon as he realised that I've been here a long time, he was like, "Nah, okay." He said, "I understand," and off he went. But, let's celebrate Halloween. It's today Halloween, I don't know. Is there 4G in Russia bad reception? I'm sorry, I'm at the other end of the town. There may well be bad reception. I am streaming through a software. So, yeah. Orthodox people, I'll say something about Orthodox religion in Russia. Russia has 140 odd ethnicities and 140 odd, or something around about that, maybe more You could look it up on Google somewhere. And a lot more languages. There's languages that aren't even documented, spoken in Russia. So you can imagine, with that many different ethnicities and different languages spoken, there's going to be different religions as well, isn't there? So not everybody is Orthodox here. It's again another fable from the West. Not everybody's deeply religious. It's just the same as any other country. You got religious people and non-religious people, and you got fanatics and non-fanatics as well. You know, so not like that, you know. It's not completely Orthodox. I'm Orthodox, but although I don't believe in anything particularly, I am actually baptised Orthodox kind of thing, you know. So see, they're not bothering me anymore now. I've been here a while and they've seen me go up and down, and they understand I've been living here a long time. And they're not going to bother with me. So, but when Aussie Spy comes back up here, he'll be like fresh blood, so they'll try and get him to take a photo, no doubt. Be funny. Oh dear me. Where are we? Is there any Russian is huge? I don't realise. Oh, hundreds of ethnic minorities, probably lots of religions too. Yeah, there is. Beautiful. You got baptised. That's a long story how I got baptised, but yeah, lots of religions. Yeah, you've got religions. You've got in here we have a beautiful blue mosque, Islam. There's a beautiful big mosque. There isn't the tensions, religion against religion here, that you would find in the West. It just doesn't exist. It's like racism doesn't exist here. I mean, I read something that the nationalists, ultra-nationalists are going around attacking black people in St. Petersburg. It turned out to be a lot of old rubbish, as everything is pumped out by the Western media. A lot of old crap. Racism just does not exist here. There may be curiosity if it's somebody who's of a different colour. People might stare and look because they've just not seen a lot of Africans here, and that's because Russia was not part of the European slave trade or American slave trade. Didn't take part in it, so hence there's not a huge black population here. But yeah, there's certainly no racism here. Never has been, never will be. So it's there's actually public. I didn't know why I didn't go in there. You went to the free toilets because there's a cheapskate, but there's a toilet there you can pay to pee. There you go. I don't know if they measure how much you pee and charge you by the milliliter. I have no idea. There he is now, coming. No. So there you go. There's Aussie Spy. Got any nations? But any nation speak Russian. They lie to us about us too. They say we are also racist nationalists. It's just not true. I agree. It's mainly curious. People are genuinely interested. Maybe so. I guess so. I don't know. What toilet?
Oh, they're paid.
See, I told you.
Like 100 rubles.
Told you. It's the amount you pee. It's the amount you pee. They measure it and
Oh, when you pee
by the milliliter.
When you pee in there, the FSB collect it and they take it for sale.
They take. That's what it is. So if
you pay 100 rubles to the FSB.
Right, you pay to the KGB and KGB. You pay how much you pay and they take it and analyse it, see if you're a spy. That's what it is. Right. That's why he didn't go in there. He was avoiding it, so he went to the free ones instead. There you go. So, free Ukraine. Oh, we're going to start throwing slogans out.
Booger off.
If you get, if you start coming up with nonsense, then you get to the timeout gulag.
Yeah, I'm not there to do the timeout gulag.
And this, no, I don't know if I've got the right person there. Oh, yes. If you start slowing up slogans like that, you go to the timeout gulag. Well done to you. What is the big greenery blue coloured building with the gold bits on? This building here, you mean? What is this?
This is called the Hermitage, or
Hermitage,
the former winter palace of the Tsars, of the basically the royal family of Imperial Russia.
There you go. So foremost, now it's a museum called Hermitage, and you go in there, and it's just a massive. I think it's.
There's a video on my channel.
Yeah, there's a video on his channel, on Rushy, on Aussie Spy's channel. You can go see.
I visited the Winter Palace.
He's done that. Здравствуйте. So I still didn't know. I told as soon as he came up, he would get the old we can get him. He's fresh blood. Whereas me, I've been walking up and down. I'm like, oh, it's him again. That Brit talking rubbish on the internet.
British spy.
British spy.
Secret agent for the MI6.
Secret MI bloody who.
Recording live for
Not
the
lightly.
MI6.
Not lightly. But anyway.
Where'd that phone come from?
Where'd that phone come from? Yeah. You have dodgy Russian accents. Of course we do. Another poor Englishman. I love to say, visit one day. How do you do visit? She was beautiful, by the way. Do you think so?
He's a poor Englishman. Subscribe to his channel.
I'm a poor Englishman. Subscribe
So I
to
can
my
get monetized.
so I can get monetized. I'm not interested. Yeah, it's nice to get monetized. To be honest, if I was monetized on YouTube, I would. I said the first paycheck I get, I will give it away to babushkas, old people, because I think they're more deserving than me. I've got enough. I don't.
Your threshold is about 80 pounds.
Something like that.
So
Maybe.
for me, I've got to get at least $100 Australian.
He's good. Also,
I get that once per year, maybe.
But it's not my primary aim of doing YouTube is not to get monetized. It's not a big thing for me. I don't need it. I'd rather show you the world and whatever. So where are we? Let's have a read of some more comments.
Beautiful artwork.
Oh, yeah, I've shown this artwork already. Ask Russian people their opinion about Great Britain. Oh, ask people about their opinion. Who should we ask? Well, if we're going to ask anybody, we're going to have to find a beautiful girl, right? Because, you know. Also, I can find somebody. I'll ask somebody maybe. They can get cappuccino in there and all kind of stuff. I like it. Yeah, how much?
400 rubles.
Yeah, taking that.
I remember 2013 they were like 50 rubles.
Well, that's it's
11 years ago.
It's a tourist area, so they're
12 years ago.
taking the P, aren't they?
Yeah, Soviet bus.
Soviet bus. Oh, that's something you don't see. That is something you do not see. So, you know what that is? You know what that is? That's a funeral bus.
Is it?
Yeah, you see the back door there? See the little back door?
That's where the engine is.
No, that's not where the engine is. That's where they put the coffin. Goes in there. It's a funeral bus, yeah. I've been on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been in a box on them.
Yeah, I've not been dead yet, but that's a funeral bus. So, unlike UK, they provide buses for funerals, and the back door is where the coffin goes, and that's a funeral
I
bus.
don't think it's a funeral bus now, though.
It's a funeral bus, yeah. Exactly where it is. They are going to a funeral.
Oh, it looks too sad.
Yeah, not many people in there yet. That's a funeral bus. Did you not know that? You've not been to any funerals here?
No,
Next time I go to see with my missus.
I avoid death.
Yeah, my missus, because of the work she does, she knows a lot of old people, and she works in medicine, and she knows a lot of people. She happens to go to a lot of funerals, and I get dragged along. So I've been to an uncanny amount of funerals. So yeah. Anyway, just me. She had a grenade launcher. The barber's had a grenade launcher. Do you think so? Why is it yellow? I have no idea why it's yellow. It's kind of musty coloured. Yeah, it's kind of different. Funerals are different here to other places. They don't have the big cortege. Basically, it's funerals. I've never never noticed that, but that's exactly what it is. There's a London type bus. There we go, a big red bus. Oh, 10 seconds to get across the road, or else you get a Russian bear jump. A Russian bear jumps out from behind that pole and gets you if you don't run.
Oh, there's a bear out in Nevsky Prospect.
I missed the bear.
I passed him.
You passed him.
He almost attacked me.
He almost attacked you. Awesome car. That's something different. That's very touristy though.
I hate horses too.
What times in Russia? Also time zones in Russia, because it looks so big like America. Yeah, there's 11, I think it's 11 time zones, and 12 if you count Kaliningrad. So yeah, 12 time zones, really. 11 and one extra. Going across the bridge. Invasion is so fun. Oh god. 11, yeah, little Sativus. 11 plus 1. Kaliningrad. So there you go. It's 20:34 at mine. Yet here it is now 1:30. Just gone 1:30. Oh, there we go. So that boat is called Moskva 213 is the name of that boat. The tourist boat going under the bridge. These bridges, if you didn't know, if you've never been to St. Petersburg, these bridges all raise at night to let the big boats come through. This one goes up and that one goes up, and there's another one down there. These are all a bit like London Bridge. They all raise at night time, and this summertime they have a big party down here, and all kinds of touristing jugglers and all kinds of stuff, and they all get on the banks of the river and the bridges go up and they're all lit up. It's all very nice, and you have to watch that you don't get caught on the wrong side of the banking, especially if the metro's closed. You're out here till midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning watching the bridges, and then you get caught on the wrong side of the bridge and the metro's closed. Guess what? You've got a long way around to go if you're going on the bus or you're going in a taxi. So something to be aware of if you come visiting St. Petersburg. You're ahead in St. Petersburg, 3 hours ahead. Yeah, not surprising. In 10:30 in Scotland, you are 12 hours ahead. Bunch of backstairs. Try to visit Novosibirsk, St. Petersburg and Moscow are the shop windows of Russian dictatorship country.
Among all the things that are banned from on this bridge,
what is it?
we got fire, no fires, no handguns, no grenades, no nuclear.
No, so you can't bring nuclear bombs.
No.
Oh, I left mine at home. What a shame.
Yeah, mine's in my other coat pocket.
And if you do have a nuclear bomb, you can get a Q code and they'll come and get it off you. There you go.
They'll dispose of it for.
Or is that to buy one? You get a Q code and you can pay for one online.
Well, that could mean if you don't have one of these,
You can scan the Q code
get a QR code,
and they'll bring you one.
buy it online.
And they'll set you on fire. Oh, okay.
There'll be a fire after the nuclear bomb goes off. Very big grass fire.
So if you haven't got one, you can come there and they'll buy you one and you can set you on fire. Novosibirsk. I want to go to Novosibirsk. Siberia is not really my cup of tea. And I live here in St. Petersburg, so, well, I'm just outside the city in a place called, in Leningrad Oblast, called Goryelovo where I live. So, it's just close for me. Oh, there's an old car. Don't see many of them now. The older cars are starting to become they've got actually a government Did you know about that? They've got a government program now where you can.
There's your target the practice.
Target practice.
They deliver your gun.
All right. Did you know that there's now a government program where you can hand in your car and get a new car? Yeah, that's going now. But only special categories of people. Yeah.
They're going to send the van in and get a new car.
I've tried.
They said no, we don't want that Soviet particle.
They said it's only for special categories of people, not for everybody. But I think it'll be rolled out later.
A special category, you just have to dribble a little bit when you're there.
So, them kind of people. People on disability and things like that. So, I don't qualify yet. What's the favourite place you visited so far? Oh, fishing, there we go.
Very popular for people to fish here.
Yeah. Unlike, I don't know about in other countries, but in the UK, where you need licenses for everything, you need a license to wipe your damn nose in England. Here, there's no licenses required to come.
Well, soon they're going to have that government ID app.
Digital ID.
Government ID, just for free.
Yeah. You apparently.
That's you on the air that you breathe.
Yeah, and God help us if you fart and you get taxed on that as well. Do you understand that? It's a shop window. It's not true Russia. Oh God, what do I understand? I've been here 15 years. I've been all over the country. You know. So yes, I understand. This travel bus St. Petersburg. There you go.
Travel
with a double L. Travel. Maybe it's Italian. Travel. I don't know. I mean, I know. But zakaz afterwards, so you can hire that bus. They'll take you to different places. These are sprinters buses, I think. They're sprinters at land.
More KGB toilets.
KGB toilets. Yeah, that's where you get locked in.
We've got the blue and white sign on it, so you know it's KGB.
Ah, that one is okay. Gotcha. Не надо, спасибо. So
Rockstar columns.
So somebody asking there if you want to take a photo against the river kind of thing, and they'll charge you a fortune for doing it. I don't think they charge you a fortune, but you can get your portrait done. Same as any touristy place. Look at this here. Look at this here. Oh, taller in here. It's high. There you go. Only stupid man can compare US and Russia shop window. I meant them making electric vehicles mandatory and banning the other ones. I typed wrong. Bunch of backers. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. They're making electric mandatory and banning other. Well, that's not going to happen here. Our president has already said that will not happen here. There's also here we have problems with the cold. Obviously, much colder winter climate in this part of Russia. Other parts where it's tropical, such as Sochi and down there, obviously that wouldn't be the case. But up here, you're hitting minus 30. Some winters, coldest I've ever experienced here in St. Petersburg, about minus 38. The coldest I've ever experienced here, and it was a few years ago. It was a lot of years. It was about 8 or 9 years ago now. So can you imagine them kind of temperatures? How long a battery would last? It wouldn't last. So it would be. It's climatically. Is that the right word? Climatically. What's that place?
This is the central stock market building.
The what?
Central stock markets.
A stock market? Oh, stocks and bonds. So there you go, stock market.
They've been renovating that building for quite a few years now.
But it's been under heavy restoration for some years. Like I said, Aussie Spy here. Look, if you really see Aussie Spy, if you look at it from Australia or from anywhere, he does urban exploration and abandoned building exploration and what have you, and he's into Soviet stuff, so he's like Soviet, he's a spy on the Soviet stuff, and hence his name, Aussie Spy. You can look at his channel and he's up on all the town or the city here, where I am not so much. I'm a country bumpkin, and so although I've lived here longer than him, in actual fact he knows the town much better than me.
It's the first time in the centre.
Yeah, you know, it's not the first time I've done. I do recognise the odd bit, but to be honest, to find my way back now, I'd be sort of get the map out. I would honestly. So yeah, again, another admiralty thing. As you can see here, this is again a bit of a park area where you can sit in the summertime with all benches and all that and rubbish. But you can see it's litter free, graffiti free. It's nice. Well, it was litter free till he stood there. Now it's littered.
These columns are actually they're gas powered, and they light them for special occasions, like when it's the Scarlet Sales, when it's the end of school year.
All right.
They'll be lit for the whole day.
So here you go. The gas powered things have got a thing at the top there.
And the Day of Russia is another time, and a couple of other special events they light.
Yeah. So
they throw off a lot of heat.
Do they?
Yeah, I've been here when they're on, and you can literally feel them, especially in winter.
All right.
Light them during winter.
So hopefully, at some point this year, I'll come down to a live stream of that as well. Long live Ukraine, Eric Ferguson. If you're going to say that, you're going to get into the timeout gulag.
5-minute timeout.
5 minutes. Goodbye for you. Off to the gulag where the Russian bears. You'll be forced to feed Russian bears with vodka for.
Talk to the bears.
You talk to the bears, yeah. And the KGB will interrogate you. Probably put electric probes on your nipples or something. I do. You see that restaurant there?
The floating restaurant ship.
I've been there for a dinner.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
One of the very few occasions you've been here.
One of the few things I've got photos of. That's a float.
What a party elite. What are you doing there?
It's fucking expensive.
Oh, that's
isn't it?
because you're a British spy. You can afford to.
Yeah.
To go
well,
there.
it's when I first came here. I was working in Afghanistan. I was earning a lot of money.
Oh, the wife convinced you to take you to a nice place.
We did the old tour on the horse and carriage and all that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That was very romantic of you.
Yeah, we did that, and we went and it had. I got photos on the little bridge that runs down. Yeah.
In the costumes.
Yeah.
They'll take a picture with you.
Yeah, and
then they'll chase you around and hound you for money, like thousands of rubles.
Yeah. Well, typical tourists, you know.
But if you go to the police,
On your bike.
I go to where the police are, they'll run away
Right.
because it's not really allowed.
So, just show you here, we've got Renault, we've got, what's that, Toyota?
No, that's a Chinese car.
Chinese car.
Huh? It's on the plate.
Oh, so it's Chinese. So we've got Renault, we've got Exceed, whatever that is.
I think Exceed is Chinese,
And then all,
and Omoda is also Chinese.
so Chinese cars, but all new.
You don't need that capitalist stuff.
We don't have that capitalist stuff. We're commies.
We'll take the commie cars.
Yeah, I'm paid by the Kremlin to pump out this live stream. Obviously.
Nothing beats a Soviet Lada.
Well, I tell you what. Next time they send me a paycheck from the Kremlin to do my live stream, ask them to buy me a pair of gloves. My hands are freezing.
Buy him a coffee so I can afford a pair of gloves.
Yeah, afford a pair of gloves. I should have fetched gloves today, but what's my battery doing actually? Oh, 50. It's just charging actually, and it's not overheating my phone. It's because it's cold, so we can get away with this.
My charge is still charging, but it's not showing any lights.
That means
It's that cold.
dead. It's died.
No, it's still charging.
All right. See, but,
So
so,
doing something.
so the thing with this is right because it's there. It's actually charging it. Good, isn't it?
I might plug somewhere for lunch.
My power bank's got a solar panel on it and it's charging as I'm walking. So yeah. Oh, look at this. Woohoo! This is cold here, and there's a church over there. Is that
the fortress.
yeah, the
Middle
fort?
fortress.
That's what I thought, yeah. So if I have been there, but it was only a very quick walk with my missus, like pulling me along.
The cathedral there is where all the former Tsars and the imperial family are all buried there.
All right.
Henry the First is in there.
All right, so that's very.
Catherine the Great is in there.
I don't think all the Tsars there because they didn't find them, did they? Oh, they did find some and bury them, didn't they? After the revolution.
After revolution,
In the 90s, weren't it?
they were buried down. I forget what it was.
They did find them in the end, didn't they?
They think they found the remains
Yeah.
of one of the children. I
Yeah.
think it is, or two
Yeah.
of the children.
Yeah.
So they weren't all buried together.
Yeah.
12 years ago when I came here in 2013.
It's a massive project.
But it's got lots of underground parking for all the flats.
All right,
That's
so
why it's been taking so long.
all right, so underground parking and that. It's a long project, but
But it's difficult to build in St. Petersburg because this was a swamp.
yeah, this was a swamp. It's kind of artificial roads here. They put originally they put log roads down at first.
Yeah,
So
the Never River is natural.
so yeah,
All the canals are pretty much natural, but they're being built up for anti-flooding and
so
stuff like
so you
that.
can imagine the difficulties in the engineering difficulties we would have with building something like that. No.
I don't know how seaworthy
But
it is.
anyway, it's a restaurant now. Anyway, it's a restaurant now, and I have been on there. And what I can tell you about it, it's very nice, but it's also bloody expensive.
Where is it?
Although I can't remember what the price we paid at the time.
Wouldn't have married him if you didn't go
Yeah,
there.
I had plenty of money at the time. I didn't really care, so I guess now it'd be different. But we don't have a ladder. It's such a fake ruble stream. Oh my God, soaking. You're such a venomous soaking. Empty streets with empty people for open eyes. Oh God, why so much hate? We don't have like a bunch of similar streams. It's not paid at all. Ha ha ha. Big Daddy Putin has goons watching you. You just don't know it. Do you think? Maybe he has. Maybe there's goons watching you. What's a goon anyway? What the goons do? I'll tell you what, I'm ready for a coffee somewhere warm. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit hungry myself.
I'm getting a bit cold here. So we'll find somewhere. So let's find a cafe or something up here. There's cafes all over this place. I mean, it's not
Maybe
unusual.
there's still over here nearby.
Still over.
Yeah, canteen.
Don't know. We will find somewhere to go off somewhere to eat because I'm getting cold now. It's particularly
It was on Nevsky, wasn't
so yeah, it's colder here. There's a breeze that comes across this, and it's
it?
certainly.
I'll look up on maps to see where
You could say, since I'm near the ship, it's shivering my timbers. Warr. Arr. So there you go. Arr, army matey. So I'm looking for somewhere to cafe now. So I'm not going there for coffee. You are kidding me. Blimey. Probably charge you about 20 quid for a coffee or something stupid. But But anyway, we'll just look at this park here while we're going to. This is city centre, and you can see, absolutely gorgeous, clean, bins around, manicured, pedicured, whatever, cured. Nothing's broken, even the lights and the floor are okay. And you can see there's no police here to keep an eye on it, and yet there's no cameras here either. I can't see any. Ploshad Akademika
Oh, they got shawarma.
Lichachevich.
There we go. Shawarma.
Ploshad Akademika, so a square. So the lack of destruction and monuments have not been pulled down here, and they won't ever be.
Just over there on that corner.
Salon Parketas.
Where decoration is at the front.
Oh, maybe. So we're going to go into a restaurant here, a cafe, and get warmed up because I'm cold. Have a quick look at these text. What's the matter about you? Cut it in and out a lot. Sorry, I'm sorry. My
Sorry, that's not it.
Oh, okay, so we're going down here a bit. So yeah, I'm in a part of the I don't know why it's cutting in and out, to be honest. I don't know, I can't say. Maybe it's my phone, maybe it's the cold weather, I don't know the reason for it. I can't say. I am coming through streaming software, it's called Prism, streaming software, so I'm not sure if that's causing it or what. I did switch up the camera pixel rate to 180, so maybe I'll cut that down a little bit. Not sure. That's a cafe there, isn't it? So maybe you can see it's very, you got anchor chains and stuff. Very, very kind of Admiralty type. All that kind of stuff. Oh, God almighty. Sorry, what comments? Great Russian internet. Sorry, my fault. But it's probably me, probably my phone that's not. I will switch over to the other phone when it's charged, and that gives a better service altogether for some reason. I think it's probably my phone rather than the internet. This phone is a bit of an older one, but it's the phone that I use for everything, like paying for stuff, and I've got a lot of stuff on here. I really need to upgrade my phone, and I will do. Or maybe I'll get a gimbal camera where I can stream it and where it won't be. Yeah. So maybe I'll.
5 rubles for it.
Yeah. So maybe.
Between you, his naked body.
I think it. Oh my God! I hope it doesn't smell.
Oh, you smell like him. You're sticky.
Sticky. Yeah.
Sorry, Plastic, if you're watching.
Sorry, Plastic, if you're watching.
Keeping the shirt off.
It was. If you don't know, we've got a friend called Plastic Russian. He's Chris, and he's down in
Altai region.
No, he's got his YouTube channel there. He's doing his first live stream today. He's done, and once you've seen his channel, then come to me and subscribe, or else you will go to the gulag with the KGB and Russian bears who've been drinking vodka all day, so they're not very happy. Like a bear with a sword. I'm sad that there is a war. I'm sad at all wars. I hope it ends as quickly as possible, but I do understand the necessity of it, because the poor people of Donbass were under fire from the ordinary citizens were under fire for at least 8 years before Russia stepped in. So if you didn't know that, go look it up, go do some research, go look at reliable alternative news sources like Patrick Lancaster, Graham Phillips, Military Summary Channel, or the Duran coming from London, and get the real perspective, and stop watching your telly and listening to your radio, because you're just filling you full of shite, honestly. You're getting it 24 hours. Go look at alternatives. They're on an agenda. Everyone's on an agenda. I'm on an agenda, obviously. I'm building up my own YouTube channel. That's my agenda. I am going to go in here, and then I probably will cut this off. It's nice and warm. Right. So we'll cut this live stream off, and I'll see you after coffee.